Hello everybody, I'm making this video because I am releasing the debug version of my Eagle dungeon, which is the first dungeon from the first Zelda, remade in Ocarina of Time. So it's basically finished except for the boss. I don't know what to do for the boss yet. It's probably just going to be like 2 iron knuckles and then we'll call it a day. I mean, I just don't really have any ideas, and I don't know how to like make a boss from scratch. Like that's crack talk right there. So basically, this patch works for Master Quest Debug. It currently does not work for 1.0. I want to get it working in 1.0, but I don't know when I'll do that. So if you do want to play this, it is debug only. Check the description. There's a few things worth noting. Basically, the biggest thing, if you die, it's okay to save, but reset the game, because there's this thing called death crash that happens on debug ROM sometimes. No one really knows like a correct way to actually fix it, so that's one of the downsides of using uncompressed debug ROM. So anyway, with all that out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and play the dungeon. I recommend like stopping the video now if you don't want to see the dungeon, but I'm also gonna play through it, just kind of, I don't know, just kind of show it off a little bit. Okay, I just wanted to make sure the debug stuff was disabled, because that was kind of weird. So this is it. You start with a couple items. The nuts are like a super OP. I thought about removing them, but well, I guess they're not that OP. And then to do that, I'm just showing off how completely functional these moblins are. It was totally intentional. Oh, that was close. I have them set on paths, but like if they charge you, sometimes they go off the path and then they'll walk back to their path. At least that's what it looks like. Yeah, the bubble looks a little bit weird. I tried to rotate it so that the fire would look somewhat normal, but that's what we got. Oh, missed. Everyone's favorite enemy. They're so, you know, fun to fight, especially in a view when you can't always tell if their mouth's open. Now I'm going through the rooms in the quote-unquote intended order, but the dungeon's not exactly linear. Like, it's small, but you can, like, there's a couple different, I guess, routes you could take. I want to see if I can do this. You can, like, backflip through here, but it's really precise. Yeah. I'm probably gonna fix that, actually. But yeah, it's not like a huge deal, but one of the people who played this, Dez, was able to, like, go through there. And I've done it before. I'm just like, of course I can't do it because I'm recording. Why would it work on camera? Now there is collision on the ceilings. That way the keys don't just, like, fly out into the void and then disappear forever. I have a feeling this room would probably lag on hardware. Maybe. Maybe not, I don't know. There's one room that I know would lag on hardware, and it's coming up. It's way higher poly than it looks. Not this room, the room coming up. So now we have bombs. So that's one of the things I mentioned in the description. I had to use fire circles because when the normal iron bar doors open, there's like a cutscene, and for some reason, only with the iron bar doors, when they open, the cutscene makes the camera like tilt. So it's still from the top view, but like everything, it's like tilted, and it looks really stupid. So that's why I had to do some ROM hacky bullshit and use flame circles. This room is just so you can get nuts. Oh, and a stick that I can't use. Bombiwas, of course. You gotta have bombiwas in your ROM hack. If you don't, then it's just gonna suck, basically. So this is back to that other room. So once you have the bombs, you can go open up a little shortcut. Okay, good, there's no map. Yeah, sorry, there's no map. I don't know how to do that, and it's like freaking probably hard, so... So this would be... This is the room before the boss. It's basically an item check. It's basically an item check to make sure you got the dungeon's item. So this is what I was sort of talking about it being non-linear. You don't, like, it's possible to skip one key. Like, you don't have to unlock this door if you get the bombs, because you can go down, back up, and around. But I'll open it anyway. Put this back here. This is the room that's probably really high up. This is the room that'll probably lag on hardware because it's way higher poly than it looks. Because the floor is like fully 3D, and there's, you know, that'd be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Like, I mean, there's probably 50. I don't know. There's a lot of triangles just on the edge of this floor. But you don't really have to do anything here, you just kind of walk through to this 10 out of 10 room right here. Oh, okay. Cool. Did not get hit. Oh, can I actually? I'm pretty sure I can just keep. Okay, maybe not. I thought you could hit him through. Okay, you can. So the collision for these blocks, they're actually pyramids, really, really tall pyramids. It seems like an optimization, because that way they only use 4 triangles instead of 8 triangles if you were to make them just a square that goes up. So yeah, if you look at the collision model, it looks weird because every single block is like a pyramid, and then the groups of blocks are just bigger pyramids. So now we got the bow and arrow. Oh, really? That didn't damage me though, okay. That should have damaged me, but okay. This room. You probably want to take these guys out first. This room would probably also lag on hardware, because there's like a lot of, like, those blocks are expensive. I wasn't sure if this puzzle would even work, and it's not perfect. Like, as you can see there, I kind of missed. But I thought it was kind of a cool idea. It gives you a reason to actually use the bow in a top-down view. And I know the torches are in the ground. They're like that because you can't aim up and down in this top-down view. So Link's arrows will always, and hookshot will always go exactly in front of them. So they have to be set at a certain height so that the fire goes, so the arrow catches on fire. Oh, here's the boss. Yep, it's a hell of a boss. So this room's weird. Like, you'll notice immediately the camera's kind of weird, and that's because this is the 16th room. And there's actually 17 rooms in the dungeon, so these last 2 rooms have to share a camera. So it looks a little weird. But anyway, that would be the boss room. And this would be the end. Or I guess is the end, I should say. Yeah, I know that camera's weird. Like, I know it's not ideal. But it is what it is. There's limits, man. So there we go, that's the end. Like I said, you can download it, you can play it. I don't know when I'll update this. It just kind of depends on if people are like interested. It's basically done. I'll probably just edit. Well, I might make another video if I do a 1.0 version. But for now, this will be the download for this. So, all right, thanks for watching. Hope you guys like it.